Hey, how's it going, everyone? Bass here. So in a very eventful Victory Monday, some more news just came out. This news is about David Bakhtiari, and some good news at that came directly from Matt LaFleur. Tom Silverstein put out a tweet here basically quoting Matt LaFleur, and it says, LaFleur said it would be ideal for David Bakhtiari to play this week. He said Bakhtiari would return to practice this week, and they'll see how he feels when they get through the week. And that's just really good news. And I have a couple things to go over regarding this. Firstly being, Bakhtiari has had a very, very shaky return. I thought, and I'm sure everyone else thought, he would be back by now. After he got off the IR and put to the 53-man roster, we thought, okay, it's going to be a couple weeks and, ease him into things. But now being week 18, he's still not practicing. Luckily, it says he's going to practice this week, which is great. But he had a couple setbacks, including arthroscopic knee surgery. And I even said myself, do not be shocked if we didn't see David Bakhtiari at all this season. But with news like this, it seems to be trending upward. And the fact is, we may end up seeing him this week, as early as this week, which is awesome, and then, of course, going into the playoffs. But this will be a huge step forward if he can go through this entire week, practice the entire week with zero setbacks, then going into Sunday against the Detroit Lions, and what is a meaningless game, but could actually mean a lot more if people like David Bakhtiari and Jair Alexander can go into this game and get some snaps, kind of knock off that rust, get into the groove of playing football again, because they've been absent from it for so long, especially David Bakhtiari. Matt LaFleur has stated so many times already that he plans to play starters in this game. And I kind of agree with that, because if you're already the number one seed, you have a bye week going into the playoffs. So if you sit your starters in week 18, then you pretty much have a 3-week absence from today till the first playoff game. Pretty much a 3-week absence there. And that's just too much, in my opinion. And Matt LaFleur said the same thing. He wants his team to stay focused. I 100% agree with that. And they could really use this game as a tune-up game. I mean, let's face it, the Detroit Lions are not a good football team. If you could bring in these players like David Bakhtiari, Jair Alexander, potentially Zadarius Smith, we'll see, but just get them some snaps, even if they don't play 100% of snaps. Just get them into the groove of things. I think it will do great for them. Even Aaron Rodgers and Devonta Adams said they both 100% expect to play in this football game, so don't expect going into this to see Jordan Love and a bunch of backups. I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think it's a good idea to play starters in this game? Are you scared of injury? I mean, the Packers have been so decimated by injury this year. Are you scared of more injury, which you obviously have the right to be? Or do you agree with Matt LaFleur and pretty much saying, this team needs to stay focused? They tend to have some issues with the whole bye week going into the playoffs and coming out slow. They want to stay focused, stay on the hot streak that they're in, go into Detroit, and go to win that football game. But we'll see what happens this week with David Bakhtiari. I'm just really hoping he can go through the entire week with zero setbacks, and then of course at the end of the week they'll judge whether or not they want to play him in that game, which I think would be great for him. So we'll see exactly what happens there. But that's the update on David Bakhtiari. Finally, some good news in that regard. Like I said, leave your thoughts and comments down below on the Week 17 game with the Lions, even though the Packers are the number one seed and clinched that. What should they do? What do you think is the best course of action there? But on that note, I'll catch you on the next one, and as always, go Pack, go.